Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam. Here on my channel, I post anti-MLM and anti-scam commentary content. So if that is something that you love as much as I do, make sure that you go ahead and hit subscribe and click the bell to make sure that you are notified every time that I post a new video. Also, I am working really hard to hit my first 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. So if you can make sure you're subscribed, if you can share this with a friend, whatever you can do to get the word out, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so we all know how I feel about Optavia. Does it really deserve to be pronounced correct? I don't know. I don't think so, but that's my own personal thought. So anyway, we all know how I feel about them. I did do an entire series about Optavia. I cannot say it right anyway, so we're just going to go with Optavia. I did a whole series about Optavia and deep dived and went into the history of Optavia. It's a 3-part series. I will link the playlist right here so that you can go and watch that when you are done watching this video, because it's going to be a good one. I am going to react to some posts from the top Optavia health coaches. So first of all, I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. I am not attacking these women. They are all beautiful. They have beautiful families. I just want to bring attention to the problematic behaviors that MLM culture promotes and how these ladies are using it. My intent is not for anyone to go and bash these women on social media. I will not be blurring out their faces, and that is just because they have made themselves public figures. One other piece of housekeeping is a lot of these reels that I'm going to be showing use copyrighted music. So I will let you know what the soundbite is in the background, but I will not be able to use those in my video. So let's just get into it already, okay? The first post reel that we are reacting to is to the song, I Know I Gotta Do It, I Know I Gotta Do It, but I Don't Want to Do It. And so she says in the reel itself, it says, when you start a business and you have to step out of your comfort zone. And then she says in the caption, all of the objections that people might come up with. So I'm an introvert, I failed before, I don't do well with rejection. And then she just says that she is the same way with all of these things. After she puts those objections in the first part of her caption, she says, are you willing to grow? Because only those with CEO mindsets who desire that bigger life choose to get uncomfortable so they can grow. Being an entrepreneur is scary. You are not an entrepreneur. You are a contracted employee for Optavia. You are making them money. They give you a cut of the money that you bring in. That's a sales position. That's a contracted sales position. You're not an entrepreneur. You didn't come up with some kind of mind-blowing idea that changed people's lives. You signed up with an MLM and you promote their products and claim to be a health coach. From what I can tell from any of the women that I'm reacting to today, they do not have legitimate training, education, whatever it might be. They may have the Optavia certification, which I do go over in my deep dive, and it's garbage, it's crap. They talk to you about their products. They don't talk to you about how the body works or anything like that. It's like basic 5th grade health education. So when you see Optavia certified coach, that does not mean that they are actually certified in an accredited program for nutrition. So don't trust them. All that to say, they are not entrepreneurs. None of them are entrepreneurs. None of them are business owners. We just saw with Matilda Jane this past week how quickly your business gets ripped from you because that company shuts down. So how are you, the business owner, when you get zero say in when your company is shutting down? The math ain't math in here. What's going on? So this is something that was pretty interesting to me that I wanted to share. When I was getting all of the content together to react to, I looked at this Optavia coach's Instagram, and I always like to see the ratio of followers to engagement. And the amount of engagement that is not on her Instagram makes me wonder if she bought her followers, because none of these posts have, 15 likes, 16, 1 like, 2 comments, 5 likes, 8 comments, or 8 likes, 3 comments. When you see 14.9 thousand followers, you would expect like at least a couple hundred likes, maybe 60 or so comments, but that's not the case. And to prove that even further, I found this post that she made back in November around the week of Thanksgiving. And she just put like these different recipes that she makes, which do look pretty good. This green bean casserole, I mean, I would dig into that. The cheesy cauliflower biscuits. I love cauliflower. I'm a weirdo. And I'm also a legit certified nutrition coach, and I substitute cauliflower for a lot of things. So this is a recipe that I would probably be interested in, as long as it doesn't have Optavia stuff in it. In the caption, she says, if you want one of these recipes, drop it below and I'll send it to you. She got one person asking for a recipe, just one. I'm going to play this next one at 1.5 speed because we've got things to do. We've got more to react to. We've got lives to live.
Some of you have been watching my stuff constantly, and I know you are because you just liked my picture with my kids for the first day of school. But you've been watching me for 4.5 years, watching me not only lose 45 pounds myself, and I kept it off, which first of all, like you've been watching me for 4.5 years and seeing that I haven't gained my weight back. 2, you watched me go from working a corporate job to being a full-time health coach to building a business where I've made a lot of income to support my family, to where I don't have to, if this is my full-time job, I can be home with my kids. Some of you have been watching me for 4.5 years. 4.5 years. And not only are you not reaching out because you know you need something, either for your health or your finances, 2, you still are pessimistic and you're still being negative Nancy. Again, I drink the Kool-Aid, and like, is she still doing that thing? Yes, I'm still doing that thing. I'm still doing that thing 4.5 years later because it radically transformed my life. So I lost 45 pounds 4.5 years ago. I took a chance on a program because I had done every diet under the sun since I was 13. I was killing myself with exercise and could not lose the weight. I did keto and I gained weight literally like doing keto. I don't know how many people that happens to, but it happened to me. So I literally took a chance that was completely different than what I thought. And I did a program and I lost 45 pounds, and then I started helping other people with it because I actually looked into the science on how it worked, and it was helping balance my blood sugar. It was helping with my insulin resistance, which actually was helping my PCOS. And you know what? I've been in so many doctor's offices where doctors would be like, you have PCOS, so good luck, have fun trying to lose weight, or just take metformin, which made me very sick. And they would tell me like, just don't eat carbs, just, you know, go exercise, go lift some weights really slowly, light weights. And I would do all the things, I would listen to all the advice, and none of them knew what they were talking about. And so I found a solution that worked absolutely incredible for me. Absolutely incredible. You've seen it. You've seen my results. I've showed a million before and afters. I know you're seeing them because you like the photo of my kids. So I know you're seeing them. You're just not liking them. You're not hitting the like button and you're not commenting. And I don't care about the likes and the comments, to be honest. But what I do care about is how many of you are stuck in your own health, don't feel good, don't have energy, don't like sleep good. You're eating junk and you're wondering why like you're stuck. And then you won't even reach out to someone who has lost 45 pounds and has kept it off, has not gained any of it back in 4.5 years. And you still think it's a scam.
Ma'am, it is a scam. The shit that you're selling is that's what it is. Just because they're liking pictures of you and your kids and things like that doesn't mean they also have to like and comment on the pictures of you and your weight loss. Who are you to tell them what to like and comment? That's a you problem. You figure that out on your own. Don't get on Instagram Live and talk to your followers and friends and family and basically tell them like, you're still struggling with your weight and you don't know what to do, but you're not reaching out to me. I've lost 45 pounds. I know what to do. No, ma'am. So the system that you're promoting also that has worked for you, I'm sorry, that eye roll was real loud. It's not going to work for everybody. And people that are not messaging you about it or commenting and telling you they want to do it, it's because they legitimately don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They know that your packages of shit for the 5-in-1 plan are garbage because they are. And there are better, more sustainable ways to lose 45 pounds. I'm happy for you that you lost 45 pounds. You look amazing. And I'm happy for you for that. But you don't go out and say it's going to work for everybody. You need to message me. You need to message me. Look at me. I lost 45 pounds. Look at me. I lost 45 pounds. I'm going to show you how to do it too. Look at me. It's annoying. People probably zone that piece of your social media out, and they're only looking at the photos of your kids or things that are going on with your family because that's why they follow you. You don't need to come on here and rant and rave about how amazing Optavia is. It's so bad for you. And I have experience. This is speaking from experience. I worked as a certified medical assistant for 7 years, and I worked inside of an endocrinologist office where we dealt with a lot of patients who were diabetic, who had insulin issues, who had to adjust their diets. And then following that, I took my nutrition coach certification. So I have a little bit of knowledge. Obviously, I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything, but I have some knowledge behind what I'm actually saying. And this is so problematic and dangerous to promote. So let's continue watching.
Or you're super skeptical, or you just have some negative opinion about what I do. And it's just crazy to me that you have to watch someone for 4.5 years and you still have a bad mindset. How is that bad mindset serving you? How is it serving you? Because it's not. That's the thing. I'm so passionate about what I do because it works. It freaking works, guys. I have helped thousands of people at this point because I'm 4.5 years in. Thousands. Changed their lives, lose thousands of pounds. I have not only done that, but people have actually seen great results and actually paid the gift forward and helped other people in their lives. So at this point, thousands upon thousands of people all over the world, because I've helped people in Singapore even get healthy. Thousands upon thousands of people have been impacted because I decided to say yes to something that, sure, I was skeptical about in the beginning too. But the truth is I took a chance. I had an open mind. I decided to explore it. I decided to actually say, you know what? My negative mindset of thinking it's this or that or like whatever is not serving me. It's keeping me stuck. And you can sit here and you can have the negative opinions. You can bash your friends. You can sit here and like, oh, is it network marketing? I am so against network marketing. Like at this point, are we still talking about that?
Yeah, we are.
Like I think it's the dumbest comment at this point. Like, guys, if something works for someone, like, why would we not share it?
It's not the if it works for someone, why not share it? It's the pushing of the one size fits all.
You sit here and share about the Kardashians products. You sit here and talk about like, you know, the thing you found at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's isn't paying you, babe.
Here we go again. How do you know they're not paying anybody? Legitimate influencers who get deals from anywhere, including Trader Joe's, they might be getting paid for it. They might have affiliate links through magic links or things like that. So you don't know if people are getting paid for it or not. Not everybody on social media is looking to get paid for their content. Maybe they just want to share information to make people aware of things that are out there.
The Kardashians sure aren't paying you. They're not even thanking you. So what happens is when you find something that radically transforms your life, radically transforms your health, why would you not pay it forward? Why would you not share the gift with others? Because honestly, for me, I thought because of my own personal issue with PCOS, it's almost selfish of me not to share this because I know there's literally millions of people just like me struggling.
But also, if they're struggling, they don't need this diet plan that may not work for them. It may make things worse for them. You're not a physician. You're not a registered dietitian. You're not any of those things that you can say, this is going to work for you. Try it. You have PCOS? Try it. And I know she has PCOS because she says it all over her Instagram page. And I'm happy that this has worked for her. But you can't assume that it is going to work for everybody. Every body is different. Every body is different.
Millions of people who literally have tried to lose weight since they were 13 years old and cannot find anything and feel hopeless and look in a mirror and cry. And I get it. It's not always about like the weight, but at the end of the day, if you don't feel good about yourself and feel confident and you feel like it doesn't matter what you do, you can't see results or see changes in your body because you want to be the best that you can be. It does, like, it is draining. It's exhausting. It's depressing. So why would I not go help that woman? Because I was that woman. I was the woman who literally would look in the mirror. My husband is watching, so he can attest to this. But I would literally be the woman that looked in the mirror and hated the way that she looked. And so why would I not go and share the gift that I have with others? Because I know it's helped me, so why couldn't it help them too? So the bone I have to pick is you've been watching me for 4.5 years. You're not liking my stuff, but you're seeing it. You're not commenting, but you're seeing it. And you're not reaching out. Because you have a negative opinion about whatever. You're skeptical, or you feel like it's not going to work for you, or you feel like, what? I don't even know what it is at this point. But you've seen me lose the weight. You've seen me keep it off. You've seen me transform my family, my finances, all the things. And your negativity is keeping you stuck in the place that you don't want to be. You keep thinking about it. You keep praying on it. You keep wishing for it. You want the change to happen. You want someone to come in and just wave a magical wand and your life is going to get better. Here is the newsflash. The only person that's going to do it is you. The only person that's going to make your life better, your finances better, your waistline better, your health better, who's going to increase your energy to help you sleep, all of the things. The only person that is going to do those things is you. You. And what I think that if you're watching this and you're seeing this, I don't think it's by accident. I think the reason why you continue to see things is because maybe it's a sign from God that you actually need to get off your butt and say yes to something. And that might be a little harsh, but at the end of the day, like how many more years are you going to watch me? How many more times are you just going to let this video go by and you not watch it for longer than 30 seconds before you scroll? How many times are you going to scroll past my before and after? How many times are you going to scroll past the thousands of people that I've helped? How many times are you just going to keep doing it with shaking your head or rolling your eyes and not liking and commenting? How many times are you going to do that before you decide, okay, maybe it's time to try something? Imagine if you would have worked with me 2 to 3 years ago. Where would you be right now if you decided 2 to 3 years ago, okay, I'm going to try? You would be healthier. If you decided to work with me and partner with me, you'd be way off better financially. Who even knows? But here we are, 4.5 years later. And 90% of anybody watching this needs what I have. So my question is to you, are you going to continue?
90% of anybody watching this needs what I have. Please show me the science in those statistics.
Are you going to get off your butt and do something about it? And I don't even care if you do this. Honestly, I don't care if you work with me. Sure, I would love to help you because I know what I do works and I know, shameless plug, that I can help you. But the truth is, like, at some point you need to get off your butt. You need to stop scrolling social media. You need to stop comparing yourself to others and feeling sorry for yourself. I don't feel sorry for you. At this point, you need to make a decision. You need to go do something for yourself. That's it. So 4.5 years have gone by. How many more years are you going to let all of this go by before you do something? That is my bone to pick. And that's where I'm going to leave you. Because I care about you and I'm tired of seeing people be apathetic about their lives. I'm tired of people sitting around thinking that, oh, it's just hard times. You actually get to choose to stay in hard times. Hard times are inevitable. If you stay in them and how long you stay in them is a choice. So what are you going to do? Because I'm going to continue to help people, going to continue to change lives, going to continue to impact others. What are you going to do? Are you going to join me or are you just going to continue to keep watching? Because I would much rather you unfollow me than continue watching. Do me a favor, if you're going to have a negative mindset and just continue to be in a bad mood about your life, there's this little button on my page that says just click it and say unfollow. Because I'd much rather you unfollow me than just continue to watch me.
Her nails do look really good though. I'm like, maybe I need a manicure.
Watch me and do nothing about your life. That drives me nuts. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully this inspires you to go make some changes today because you need to. I'm not even going to be sorry for saying that, because that's the truth. So many of you are hurting financially. So many of you are like eating crap and drinking too much alcohol. So many of you, and I say this not judgmentally, I say it because I've been there. So many of you aren't moving your bodies. You keep
saying this not judgmentally. I feel like you're being very judgmental right now of all of the people that have been scrolling past your content about Optavia and transformations and things like that. You're being very judgmental. Maybe you're not intending to be very judgmental, but she is coming off as judgmental.
moving your bodies. You can't even run around the block with your kids. So many of you are in such a negative space because of what's going on in the world, and yet you continue to consume it. And so many of you are struggling financially because of inflation, because of like what's going on in our world, and you just continue to bitch about it. Doesn't make any sense. At some point, nobody is going to feel sorry for you because you are actively choosing to stay there, right? So at this point, make a decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to watch? Or are you going to make a decision to change? If you're ready to change, I'm here to help.
Woof. That was a rough one. That one got me a little heated. And with that, we are moving on to the next one. Okay, so here she is again with a reel. This is the blink blink sound. So it's got like that cartoonish music with the dun dun blink sound at the end. I'm not very good at making sound effects, apparently. She says, when someone tells me they don't have time to health coach, but then I see them active on Instagram and watching all of my stories. That does not mean. So in her caption, she says, if you're scrolling, you have time to go get a walk-in, make yourself a healthy meal, build a side income health coaching. People make a whole lot of time for social media, yet say they don't have time to get healthy or help support others. Yes, you do. Listen, this is none of your business. It's none of your business. I mean, maybe it is your business because you want them to join your business. But people being able to scroll on social media or watch your stories or whatever they're doing, that has nothing to do with them hiring a health coach. They're doing what they want to do in their life. And the fact that you are coming on here and being like, I see you watching my stories and liking my stuff, but you keep saying you don't have time to do this. They're just trying to be nice to you. Let me say it again in case you didn't hear me. They are just trying to be nice to you because they don't want to be like, no, I don't want to be a part of that scam. Okay. This is so good. Okay. So now we are going to react to a reel surrounding the fact that you can work from anywhere, anytime. And what's funny to me is when I was researching the Optavia content for this video, I found that a lot of MLMers, network marketers, coaches, they are all using Schitt's Creek sound bites. If they're actually fans of Schitt's Creek, they would know that there's a whole episode basically discrediting MLMs and pyramid schemes.
What are the tips and tricks? We've been watching this for 5 minutes. She's talking in circles.
Because it's a scam.
The episode is called Allez-vous, and it's one of my favorite episodes. I love that show. It's my show. Like, you know how you always have that show where you can watch it over and over again, no matter how many times you've seen each and every episode? That's my show. All right, so let's react to this reel.
I slept in the cab of a truck overnight.
Oh my God, who hasn't, David?
This says, new coaches be like, I had a health assessment during my kid's bedtime routine. So if you're not familiar with the Optavia health assessment, it's basically like you get on a call and you go over all of their worries, concerns, goals. So she's basically saying like a new coach is like, I had to do a health assessment during my kid's bedtime. So this totally debunks like, I spend all the time with my kids and this is great. And this is why I'm doing this so that I can be present with my kids. Because this is just saying that's bullshit. I was kidding. And then again, we're just going to reiterate that it's not work it in the pockets of your time.
Tell me something that you wish more people understood.
There are no words. You could work it in the pockets of your time. You could work it in between your jobs. It's a side hustle. It's a side gig. Make side money. Make extra money. It doesn't matter what MLM company you go to. You'll need to work hard, be consistent, and show up daily to be successful. And I get that. And I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that. As somebody who runs multiple businesses in the online space, you have to work hard. You have to show up consistently. And if you don't, you're not going to be successful. Your business is not going to go anywhere. But these network marketers and social sellers and MLMers, they're all out here saying you could work it in the pockets of your time. This will be great side money. It's a side gig. And then you're debunking that right here in this reel. It's not a side gig. You have to work hard at anything you do, especially MLMs, because most of them are saturated and most of them are garbage. And most of them, if not all of them, are pyramid schemes. Okay, so this one is a copyright song. So it's that song where it's, I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you. So do you guys know that I went to high school, performing arts high school for singing? I did. Okay, so she is talking to a bowl of apples saying, I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you. And she's saying me on the 5-in-1 plan. And this is very problematic because they're basically saying you can't eat that when you're on the 5-in-1 plan. The 5-in-1 plan is the prepackaged foods, and then you get like one meal of grilled chicken and broccoli. That's kind of like what the 5-in-1 plan is. So she's referring to that and saying that there's a difference in healthy and healthy for weight loss. I would just like to debunk that. You can eat a freaking apple if you want a freaking apple and you're trying to lose weight. I've never seen anybody on my 600-pound life at 600 pounds because they've been binge eating apples. Like, you could eat the damn apple to lose weight. It's not going to hurt you. So this is why we're saying that the Optavia promotes diet culture. It does promote diet culture. This is a problem. If you want a healthy apple or some carrots or a pear or an orange or a piece of fruit on the 5-in-1 plan, you're not allowed to have that. Now we have some guilty grooming of our children.
I said what I said.
And I said what I said. So in the caption, she says, yesterday, I found a video on my camera reel of my daughter talking to her health coaching clients. And it was adorable, even though I don't love her filming herself and have told her she's not allowed to make videos. But what I do love about this is it makes me so aware my kids are watching everything I do and then imitating it. What we forget transferred to our kids is usually caught, not taught. I've told her that she doesn't need to video herself, but she watches mama show up daily and motivate others and support people on her camera daily. So the red flag here is that your children are now seeing what you're doing with health and health coaching and the restrictiveness of not eating apples and things of that nature. Like, read your own post, because caught, not taught. Just think about that for a second. Let it marinate. Let that marinate. And think about how the restrictiveness of the 5-in-1 plan that you promote and all of those things inside of Optavia are going to affect your children later in life. Okay, now we have some food prep. You ready for this? That's it. That's all we got. You just take the packages of the food and put them in gallon Ziploc bags for the day, and you're done. It's that easy. This is the 5-in-1 plan. That's what you eat. And then you get chicken and broccoli at the end of the day, or salmon and asparagus. This one was fun.
Don't be angry.
I'm not angry. I think it's funny.
Do I have to say it? Do I even have to say anything? Do I even have to say anything? Maybe I do, because if she's watching this, I want her to hear this, and I want her to hear it freaking loud. A dietitian went to years of schooling, had residencies, has worked with patients, has degrees from accredited schools. The information that they're posting is most likely not false. I'm not saying that all dietitians know everything. Nobody knows everything. But most of them are not out here spreading false information and fear-mongering. Most of them are not. The ones that you're referring to are trying to debunk Optavia bullshit. Being a dietitian is also a business, but it's a legitimate business, and they are in control of their business. So of course they're going to try and get clients, but they're not spreading false information like Optavia coaches are. So this is another one where she's basically promoting the one size fits all. How I lost the 10 pounds. I followed the plan, how it was designed. That's not going to work for everybody. It's just not going to work for everybody. Let's talk about this sandwich. But we're not promoting diet culture. Can we just eat the damn bread? Let's just eat the damn bread. Let's normalize eating sandwiches on bread. It's not going to hurt you. You could have your, what is this? You can have your cucumber, which is what she calls it. That just sounds messy. Like, could you imagine? Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is actually a thing, but I would never put my sandwich on a cucumber. That just sounds disgusting. But your hands are going to get all wet from, this is taking a turn. You get what I'm trying to say. So she cuts open the cucumber and hollows it out and puts the meat and cheese inside. It just does not look appetizing. And this is what she's giving to her teenagers for an after-school snack. Poor kids, come on over. I got some chips, bread, turkey, cheese, apples. I can share. I wanted to put this one in here because I am very big on not having any kind of food guilt, especially around the holidays. So this is her saying, nobody seems to shame the folks overindulging during the holidays. So why do my clients fear the hate from friends and family when they choose to pass on the sugary desserts or drinks? This is promoting guilt. This is promoting guilt around food. And that's a problematic behavior for somebody who has struggled with disordered eating through their entire life, especially if you're telling them don't eat those cookies or don't drink the holiday punch that is served. You have to avoid that. Like, I kind of wonder if that's what she's telling her client, which can be very, 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 very problematic. Anytime you get into the restrictive zone and you have struggled with any type of disordered eating in your life in the past, it's very dangerous. It's a highly red zone. You don't want to be there. So most of these people who are jumping into Optavia and trying this plan have been in a disordered eating situation in the past. So I just want to say, like, get the actual help you need from a dietitian, from a therapist. It is a serious condition. I struggle with it myself, so I get it. That's all I got for you guys today for reactions. If you want to learn more about the dumpster fire of Optavia, go check out this playlist. It is my 3-part deep dive, and I will see you guys over there.